now that the birth of Atlantis has become stable. The intended purpose of its creation would now become mine. After years of DNA editing research, scientists agreed on the strand's makeup. In the construction phase of the per-natural womb simulator, this commencement and fertilization of the eggs would begin. Not just the creation of VECARIN is the intended purpose, they had decided to take it to another level as well. Upon success of an embryo, small microprocessors were inserted into the spinal cord at the base of the brain. For further brain stimulation, processors were inserted into each side of the temple. These were necessary to monitor newer signals radiated from the brain. They would be relevant in the growth and developmental stages. Once genetics achieved success for the brain to adapt to this new alien form, programming my brain expected it to be natural. Now, as monitoring began, something as in most research and probability, the wavelengths of brain signals emitted could be a breakthrough that was unexpected. Scientists would believe they could program the brain as its development progressed. The brain is undeniably the fastest processor known in the universe. Unlocking potential could be the greatest breakthrough humankind could achieve. I am not superhuman or intended to become a superhero. The purpose was to instill knowledge. I was not to become the smartest life form. I became a creation with the ability to acquire an IQ off the charts. The first stages were to program basics like graduating high school at birth. Could this evidence be valuable to researchers? The expectations of this expedition into the human mind were astronomical. The first infant born with ability to speak and possess comprehension to its surroundings would be astonishing. The possibility would be endless. This process still has limitations, even in a breakthrough of this proportion. They could not decipher the thought process, so actual mind control is off the table. I now become the firstborn to the inhabitants of Atlantis. The body, even after birth, still has developmental stages that must be met. I could speak and carry conversation, but the ability to walk eludes me. But this could explain why. My growth stages will never be compromised. The body must develop into functioning as a unit, and within months I will achieve with natural grace. The stages of progression were amazing, potty trained in 4 months, and being able to dress myself by 6 months. As programming my brain becomes more inedible, the high-functioning brain waves would surpass their computers. This led to not being able to input information now, becomes just monitoring what the brain did with it. The computers could not read my thoughts, but could tell parts of the brain being active. So, monitoring emotions can be seen on graphs through different monitors. By the age of 1, the computers could no longer decipher any wavelengths emitted by the brain. So began an observation mode. Studies on me conducted by assesses no normal toddler could endure. These experiments proved that my IQ was increasing with every simulated test. My learning capabilities seemed to enhance on its own. I showed signs that my learning skills improved 10 times the normal rate.